I'm a property manager in the Phoenix area. I've been managing properties for the last 5 years. I'm just about 1 million square feet across the valley, all the way from the I-17 corridor into Chandler. It was just a happenstance, really. Just needing to have something taken care of and asking around, who's your go-to person? Who can I trust? Who can I get that will take care of this right now? And that's how we got introduced. The level of service. Receiving quality service at a fair price is incredibly important to me, and it's very important to my clients. So I am always on the lookout for someone that provides that high level of service that meets my expectations, my client's expectations, and my company's expectations. And I have found time and time again that American Clean Source has done that. Anytime I've had an emergency, I need this taken care of, I have ownership coming into town, we need to make sure that we are show ready. Every time you make it happen. And the pricing is always fair and reasonable, and I don't get the hard sell, always pushing, trying to expand to unnecessary services that the buildings may not need. Anytime I've had you come out and look at a property, it's always been, this is exactly what it is. This is what you need to take care of what you have. And when I've had budget constraints, you've been able to get creative and help me stay within those budget constraints until we can reevaluate next go around. And that's what keeps me coming back over and over again and recommending American Clean Source to different property managers that I work with, tenants that need services for space that they're solely responsible for. I always recommend vendors that I enjoy working with and have built that trusted relationship with over time. And the communication is outstanding. Pictures before and after. Anytime that there was an area that, couldn't be resolved on first visit, there's second follow-up visit, there's a third follow-up visit if needed, and all of that is communicated timely. I'm never running around looking and asking, what happened here? What are we doing? Where are we at? It's right there.
What do you think of that?
Communication is incredibly important, especially when you are managing properties remotely and you're not officed out of that building. So you really are relying on that relationship being strong enough that your vendor is honest with you and says, we didn't quite make it this time, but we're going to come back and we're going to make it right. And that's so important.
Wow. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is. We do try to do that.
Oh, absolutely. You've done it for me on a number of cases, just like with Michael. And that's a tough area. It's a lot of high traffic. It was not maintained properly for a very long time. And then coming in and basically having to clean up someone else's mess because they failed to perform. So you're coming in and you're hitting it and making sure that it's done right, and you're communicating that with them. And even though they say, no, it's not necessary, it's good enough for now, it doesn't meet that high level standard that is what American Clean Source is. It's a high standard level of service that everybody will get. It's amazing. I pride myself in being a very honest and ethical person, and sometimes I might, oh, maybe I'm a little too honest, but if I don't believe it, I'm not going to say it. So every bit of it is 100% true. And as long as American Clean Source is out there doing business, I will recommend them to anyone that I come across that's in need of their services.